Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Python Essential March 5th, 2021 batch. Welcome you all this. I would like everybody to register for our course and also register at our community websites. And also, for any of your doubts, there is a community web group that in which you can introduce yourselves, ask doubts, solve doubts of each other. And also, there is somebody which are done here. Things is there. So do that today. I would like everybody to mark
Some some lag for your microphone. Not yet. Hello.
what?
There's a lag from your side. We cannot hear you. Voice and video is stuck. I'll take over. No issues, man. Hi guys. Hi. Good evening, everyone. So
Okay.
this is Umang and take from LetsUpgrade. Here with the session. I know you guys are missing a face, a very important face, renowned face. Sai sir here today. Sai sir is not well, so Sai sir won't be joining us for the session today. We have just come here to have a word with you, inform you guys that Sai sir is not well, and you guys just pray and hope Sai sir gets well soon tomorrow, and we'll be having a session tomorrow. But we won't just waste your time for today. I'll be taking a revision about the Python script that we heard, the project that we have built today, through which we have given all of you guys your guys points. So we'll just quickly revise up those things and then we'll let you go off and we'll be meeting tomorrow with Sizer. I'll just share my screen. Yes, guys, we have disabled the attendance link for today. So we'll be enabling the session for we'll be enabling the attendance form for tomorrow as we're not learning anything. I just share my screen and we just go through Sir's code, whatever Sir has taught you yesterday, and then we'll close the session for today. I hope you guys can. Umang, you're on mute. My screen.
Yes, able to see the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, great, great. Okay, guys. So I'll just start. I'll just first tell you what we did yesterday. Yesterday we made a lottery system. What happens in a lottery is we enter some of the person, some values, maybe roll numbers or name of people, and then randomly we have a system that chooses the winner. So exactly what we have done yesterday. The concept that we have used yesterday were loops. We had two loops, that is a for loop and while loop. So now there is a basic difference between for loop and while loop. In for loop, define how many number of times the loop should run freehand. Like when we are coding it, and we define it. But in while loop, just tell the computer while the stop. So yes, guys, I just told you attendance form is not working. We have disabled it because we are not having a session today. We'll be having enabling it. So I'll just get you the session what we did yesterday. So what we did was for first we learned about the for loop. What we did was we input that is 10 random names of you guys. Then we imported a function named as random. Select a random person from that list, and then we modified it to take input from the user. Now, what we did was first we created a list. I hope you guys remember what a list is. We created a list named as a users list that is blank, that has no data. Then this is the for loop. The syntax for loop is first we mention the keyword for, then this is a item of that is keeping all the data that it gets from the. So this item will take one values from range. When range starts, range of 10 means it will give you value from 9. So range will first start 0 to item, then 1, and then what we did was in the for loop, we first printed the item. Now we are using the input function. I hope you guys remember the input function. Input function, why we use colon after the statement? Rachit, we use colon after the statement because in Python we don't use brackets, we use indentations. So when, for example, I just add a code here. I in range. Now, when you put an enter here, it will go to block, but it will go downline to the forward. But for telling the program that you are the forward, so that it takes spaces. It ahead one, right? So this is a block that is created in I. So we use colon to define the block of code, right? This is the print state that is right. Right. One second, guys. Let it run. Just connecting to the server. One second. You can see it is first the range passes zero value to I, then it recognizes that end of the statement has a colon. So it will go inside the block and then it will print zero. Then now it will go to I again. It will run till the end of the range. That is the last element of the range and it will run. We'll get back to this code. What we did here, we used an input statement and enter the username. So when we run this code, what was happening is it was asking us to enter the username. That is this that we have defined. So when you have a value here, it goes to this, it takes the input, it is stored in the username. What we did was next, we put it that value the variable username, right? And now it's the list users list. But we're just using in dot I hope dot append so just dot append and so it takes a value that puts it into the username variable and then just appends it to the list name as users. So I'll just put random. Uh, Now you can see the program has stopped running, right? Because it has taken 10 values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically, what for loop here did is it made this of code run time. Like if you remember, we would get like down just some, someone could quit us because we are doing the same statement again and again. That's the for loop. So here we used that for loop and we just told the program that you need to run all these three lines of code range 10. This 10 times 10 minutes. We just run the code 10 times. We have accepted 10. What we did here is we just print, will now in the next one second, I'll just add a for I in for underscore list print I. Now what this will do is the values that we have entered here, the user list, it will take I, go in, then take the first value, give it and print. We'll go to the user list, take I. So we have just printed we have just printed those values, right? So here we saw what range function does. Range function just give you the number you define, a list with that numbers. If you only print, if only print range of 100, it will return you range. But now since we need values like yes. Is my voice breaking, Uma?
Yes, it's breaking a little bit.
One second, I'll just put on my earpiece. I'm very sorry. connect. Umang, is my voice clear now?
Yeah, it's clear to me right now. Yes. Yes, it's clear now.
1 second. Okay, when we use the range function, it will just give us the range from 0 to 100. Now to get all those numbers, create a list of and store it into a variable. Store it a variable. So if we just print LST, it will give you values from the till values from 0 to 100, the start point to the end. Now we'll go discuss about the random function. Now the random library and for now as we know we have to choose random for the from the list of shoes. So what we do is we take the random library and random dot choice. Now dot choice is a method that is if you pass a list here, it will randomly. Now as we have not entered the set, we'll see it will be choosing a random number. There will be no pattern to it. Just goes to the user list for the I'll just print the user list here. See, now if we run this again and again, it will just keep choosing random values from the list. That's it. So this is all about for loop. What for loop does is we define how many times you need to run a piece of code. So here we define that it to run lines. So it was running. I will go with while loop. What while loop basically is in while loop, we don't define the number of times that the code needs to run beforehand, right? We define we define it on the go, right? So what we did was we created a list again. You can see empty brackets assigned to variable. So this we have created a list. Then we gave item variable as value, so and easiest variable as the string value y. Okay. While now the syntax of while condition is while loop is just type the while then you condition. Now for loop and that I over the range. So here is yes to y just define. Now until and unless this I is yes value is always y, the loop will keep on. Now as it's y the while loop what we did here was item equal item is the item data value one then two adding one value to item was set. Now then we the value see here different. Now we did the again same we're doing again the same for in we define what in we tell the we ask the username then take it in and then show the user uh, and then we pass the username into the what again the dot append method does takes this value adds it to the user takes the value. Now as we know the loop should not infinite time. Like I just remove of this will keep on running this One right. 1 second. Third one. Hey guys,
Shoaib,
there is no
just zoom
stopping.
in your screen a bit because it's not clearly visible on the YouTube.
Yeah, it's right now.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay. My voice is breaking again.
Yes, your voice is breaking a little bit again.
Hello. You can hear me now? You're on mute, man. Okay, guys. I hope you
Yes.
all can hear me now.
Yeah, yeah. Now you're audible.
Yeah, yeah, great. So here there is no stopping. As many times as you enter, it will go on running. So what we need to do is just stop this. I interrupted the code. So for that, what we need to do is we need to add this piece of line here. Okay. What here we are doing is we are just asking the user to enter yes or no. If he enters a y, the loop will go to while check if is yes is y. Now if you enter y, the loop will keep running. If you enter n, the loop will stop. It is stored in the variable is yes. You see, we have provided the condition here. So when you will just enter one. Okay, oh, my bad. I entered something wrong. So first it is asking us to enter the username. You see this line, this piece of code. Enter the username. We'll just enter a name, random name ABC. Now it is asking us to enter Y or N. Now if you enter Y, it will go to the while loop again. It will check that if is yes variable is Y. Now you see is yes is Y because we are entering Y here. So it will go to the while and run this piece of code again, the block of code again, same as while loop. Okay, you entered Y, it is printing the item. First the item was 1, now it is printing the item 2. Now it has come to this statement again, enter the username. Now we put XYZ. Now the XYZ goes to the username variable. Now the username variable is given to the append method and it is stored in the user list. Now it is again asking us to enter Y or N. If you just enter N here, you see the code will stop working just because after you enter N, it will go to this statement. It will check while is yes is Y. Now as we change the value to N, so is yes is not equal to Y. So this condition goes false and the loop stops. So this is how for and while loop works. Loops are basically something to for ease of access. If you want something to run again and again, again and again, we use for loop and while loop. We do not have do while loop in Python. So this is all that we okay. Now random dot choice user list. We discussed this the random we imported the library random. Dot choice is a method in random. You can go to the Python documentation of random library. You'll understand this very well. It's just a method that it takes a choice from this list randomly and prints a value. So we did this and we got the name of students that we gave LU points. Yes, guys. So that's all we did for yesterday. Tomorrow we have more projects coming on. Yes, Vikram, we have to. In Python, there are some libraries that we don't need to import, but others are yes, we need to import. So that's all we have for yesterday. That's all we did yesterday. Tomorrow we'll be coming up with Sai sir. Just pray, hope that he gets well soon and he'll be back with the same energy. I know we cannot match his energy. He's the chief upgrader. We cannot upgrade. We cannot match anywhere to his level. I just tried summarizing everything that was done yesterday, just a short introduction, and that's it for today, guys. You would like to say something, Uma?
Yeah, I would like to say everybody please register for the courses. You will love the all the projects. The next day when Cyclone sir is back, he'll tell us about an amazing project which is encryption one and YouTube downloader, YouTube video downloader. It's amazing. I've been there at your place. So don't miss out that. Be back tomorrow and hope that Sai sir gets well soon as and come with the same energy and he's more energetic than both of us are together even. So and one more thing, today's attendance form is not working as today was just a revision class for you all, just as just show explained all the concepts of yesterday's class. I hope you understood all of them, and do visit our community website if you are having any issues or any problem. Just get it out there. If, uh, someone will revert back to you. I can get guarantee that someone will revert back to you. Okay, so
Yeah. Yes, one. Just
there's
one last announcement I need to make. Animesh, we imported a library name as import. You just need to write import random. That's it. Also, I need to show you this the project. You remember the project yesterday? Saiser was talking about the data science project. So this is a very interesting project that you need to do. I have done the project. I know it is very interesting. So I just put this link in the chat. Head out to the website. The website is live if you want, and it purely uses Python, basic code of Python. And we have an amazing trainer with us, Shravan sir. He is a data science trainer and works at a data science company right now. He's a very amazing person. I have been a student, so just come here. You see, we're just using Google Colab and Python. That's it. That you all know how to use. So we what we'll do is we'll build a project session for 2 days you completely using Python, and our trainer Shravan sir will 100% make sure you understand the project and you can showcase it to your college friends on your GitHub profile. I have put the link in the chat, so just go there, register fast, and meet us for the exam. Meet us for the project sessions. It is free, totally free of cost, like this session you are having. And when you submit the project, we'll also be giving you a certificate of the project. We also have a special giveaway for you guys to come there to learn with us. We are encouraging you to learn. So please join us for the session. Make the session great, and will make sure that you learn something from the session. Thank you. Yes, Umang. Can we close the session for today?
yeah, we can close the session for today. And I hope you all join the session. I will be joining there too as a student, no matter what, because I've learned from this organization a lot. And yeah, so I would like everybody to join in, and it is very beneficial in your career as well as your GitHub profile to have projects in it. Everybody notices, they won't see the certificate more than they will see your projects, what you have done. So just make it worth. So I would like everybody to just join and register. There are various courses at our website as well. Do check them out also. And the links, every link is in the description box. There's a long description. You can check everything there. So yeah. Thank you everyone for joining in for today's session.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys. We'll be back with Saisa today, the chief upgrader of Let's Upgrade, and we'll make sure the session is amazing. Thank you. Same time tomorrow, guys. Don't forget to come, or else Saisa won't be the same enthusiastic. So